Have you ever tried to defend the position of somebody else? I think this is kind of the crux of identity politics, that people are kind of trying to bolster their brand by identifying with a topic that I don't even think that they know that they don't believe it. I think what's happening is people are kind of believing in something, but it's not even their idea, but they think it's their idea. And because of that, they're kind of really aggressively holding on to that idea, because they kind of agree with it and they think it's their idea, but they don't know that it's not. If you've ever tried to defend somebody that isn't you about a position on these things, it becomes quite clear why people get quite upset, because the person whose idea it was can't really be contacted right now, or doesn't exist, because it's like a tradition, or it's cultural, or it's a belief system, and belief in what? In some sort of abstract thing. So you don't know how really to defend it. So you get angry and ideological, and it's kind of bled its way over into political discourse, where the main currency is being right and not actually doing good. And that's kind of worrying. These are just some thoughts on the idea of identity politics and what I think is kind of happening on a individual level when people are trying to debate a certain topic or hold a certain position. They're not necessarily actually believing what they're saying, they just kind of think they need to represent something bigger than themselves. And this is kind of what you get when you lose sight of what's good and bad for the world, and you only look at what's good and bad for you. And that's why politics has turned into identity politics, because it's not about the world anymore. It's just kind of become about how the world can serve you. We've kind of, in that sense, become very selfish. I think it's really sad. I think it's really sad that human beings have gotten to a point now where they're egotistical. They can't see that the world is bigger than them, and exposure to a situation where they are contributing to something bigger than them, like a protest, it kind of signals to them that this is something that is more than me. And because it's more than me, that means that it's important and it's worthwhile. And you can't see that until you actually are in a place of clarity.